Hello and happy Friday from Radically Rational and radicallyrational.com. Okay, enough. Enough insanity. So Trump's lawyer says that stealing sensitive, classified national security documents is akin to an overdue library book. No, enough. And this is so indicative about no big dealism. That's always their defense. It doesn't matter how big a deal something is, they will tell you that it's no big deal. And Trump says that if he returns to the White House, he is giving serious consideration or beyond to pardoning the criminal armed insurrectionists who tried to overthrow our government and tried to destroy our capital and, yes, tried to kill people. He says he will pardon them. No, enough. And he praises them. Why are they praiseworthy? What did they do that was remotely praiseworthy or patriotic? Okay, now, Jenny Thomas, we know this is true because we got the documents. She actively tried to push lawmakers in Wisconsin and Arizona to just arbitrarily overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election in those states. Enough. This has got to end. By the way, Newt Gingrich, you're next. On the sports side, as we shoot this news just released. I'm not surprised. The FBI is now looking into Brett Favre's involvement in that massive welfare scandal in the state of Mississippi. I've actually been anticipating this. Jimmy G says he's not going to stay with the Niners after this season. I wouldn't expect it. But the fact that he's staying there another year, that's good for everybody, especially the 49ers. And I will promise you this season, he will wind up playing a very pivotal role. Okay, so that's it for the Venus and Serena team. But solo Serena is still up and running, and heck yes, I hope she wins her third round match tonight. Russell Wilson gets paid, now under contract with the Broncos until he's 40 years old. It was so great to have big time college football back on the tube last night. We had some good games. Ooh, Purdue, Penn State, that rocked, and I love the revival of the backyard rivalry between Pitt and West Virginia. It was good to see that back. And of course, Oklahoma State does what Oklahoma State does. They play a game that looks like a basketball score as Mike Gundy, who's no longer 40, gets his 150th career victory as a head coach. That's pretty good. Okay, so I'm so excited, I must say, because I get to do something I just love so much. Tonight I'll be handling the play-by-play duties on the live streaming of a high school game between Bernie and Pleasanton. That game is in Bernie, and I get to work with a wonderful guy named Kerry Barboza. We have so much fun. So I hope you'll check it out or go to the game. You can either go to the Bernie High School webpage, or you can go to the football team's Max Preps page, and you can find out where that link is, but we're going to have a lot of fun. And then tomorrow, ooh, baby, man, my buddy Carl Schoening and I, along with our sideline reporter, Katie Goodman, we get to do this fantastic game in the FCS between Incarnate Word and Southern Illinois. I'm going to flat out say it. This is the best FCS matchup of the day in the country in college football. So here's what I think I'll do, if you don't mind. I'm going to change shirts. You're probably all appreciative of that. And then I'm going to come back, because I love you so much, I'm going to give you pretty much a complete pregame show of this game between Southern Illinois and Incarnate Word, and tell you why this is the best game in that division in the country on Saturday. And hopefully I'm going to give you a lot of motivation to either go to Gale and Tom Benson Stadium and see this, because it's such a pretty setting for football, or check us out. Be right back in a moment. We're Radically Rational.